Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Francesca, and we are going to do a little quick read for Gemini season. So each season of the zodiac has its own tone, frequency, vibration. And so we start off the zodiac wheel with Aries, right? And lots of fire, passion, your solar plexus area, your will, your desire. Then we move into Taurus, right? Which is heart, right? A little softer, more stability, a little quiet. Now we're moving into Gemini season on May 20th and moving up throat, head chakra, right? All the things that have to do with messages and Mercury and expressing yourself and thoughts, plans. So already there's going to be a lot of maybe new plans, new ideas. What I appreciate about Gemini is Geminis, they're like tornadoes, right? They're like whirlwinds to me. And so they can generate all these ideas. And I also feel that there's going to be, if it's not a new idea, there's going to be maybe a twist on a previous idea, if that makes sense. And action is going to be taken pretty quickly. So let's just dive in. Once again, just felt pulse to pop on here today and do this. And um, usually when I get the push, I know that I need to do it. So welcome back if you're a subscriber. Welcome if you found this video. Hopefully by the end you will subscribe and join this beautiful tribe of heart-centered folks that we are creating here. And all right, let's dive in. So I did a little bit of a pre-shuffle just because you don't need to sit here and watch me do that for forever and a day, right? So the first question is, what is the focus for this Gemini season of 2025? It feels a little extra this year. So let's see here. What do we got? All right. Ooh, the Knight of Swords, digging that. So night coming in. So hot and fast. All right. So I'm just going to pull some cards and kind of tune into overall messages. So that's the focal point. And once again, swords are all about ideas. So absolutely perfect. Um, so yeah, this really speaks to what I just said about there might be a new idea coming in or a twist on a previous idea and action. So beautiful. Thank you for the confirmation. Digging it, digging it. All right. So what is, we'll say, appropriate to release at this time during Gemini season that supports our highest good, greatest happiness? What's appropriate? Here we go. And we have, ooh, the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So I think based on just tuning into the season and then the first card, once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Everybody interprets things differently. So my intuition hit is that this is all about, aside from balance, but I think maybe there was an indecision. And if the focal point is that clarity, the new ideas is releasing any, for some reason, the word stagnancy comes in, stagnancy around making a decision. So trust yourself. If you've been indecisive or maybe in that hanged man position of an action, time to release that. Time to go. Time to go, go, go. All right. So let's see. What do we want to know? Okay, so what is the gift to receive this month? So what is the gift to receive? Well, not necessarily this month, sorry, this Gemini season. What is the gift to receive this Gemini season? A card here that's really trying to come out. So there we go. Temperance. So temperance means all about balance. And, if you have the Two of Pentacles before that as what you're releasing, maybe now you're getting back into the balance. So, what a beautiful gift to receive. And you have the Knight, right? Coming in fast. Sometimes Geminis can have a hard time with balance. And so Gemini season is a good reminder for that, right? Full throttle, but then also remembering that there's also the ebb as well as the flow. So absolutely amazing. Love it. All right. So then what is the gift to give, right? Because everything in balance, right? You can't have the yang without the yin. So the gift to receive is a temperance. So what is the gift to give during this beautiful Gemini season? All right. So here we go. I'm digging it. All right. And we have, ooh, the moon. I dig it. And once again, depending on the read, the person, the whole sense of the reading can mean many different things. To me, the moon rules the intuition. And so you have that idea. It just, once again, this all just looks so beautiful when you look at it together. You have the moon and really trusting your intuition in that. And so the gift to give is trusting your intuition and then taking that balanced action. Absolutely. Oh, goodness. Digging it, digging it. All right. So I am, okay, what? Okay, so I'm going to ask two more questions. Okay, so rock and roll, here we go. All right, so there's somebody out there that is curious about career. So any insights on career? What to expect career-wise this Gemini season? Okay, where are we heading? Gemini season career. Okay. Ooh, the chariot. Forward movement. Once again, amazing. So we're totally moving out of the indecision, the maybe I don't want to say not trusting intuition, but maybe really full throttling that right now with the moon and the chariot forward movement success. So great omen for these new ideas, or like I said, maybe it's a tweak on a previous idea, like maybe that final piece finally lands for you. Um, all good things. That's amazing. All right. So, and of course, because we love all things Venus here, we're going to ask about love, of course. So, what to expect for love during this Gemini season of already beautiful new ideas, moving forward, trusting instincts, balance. All right, so let's see. So, what is ahead for love for this Gemini season here? That one didn't completely flip. So, let's see. What do we have? Woohoo! Oh, interesting. All right. So we got the Five of Cups, and that can mean lots of things. Let's pull a card for clarity on that. Because that, once again, there's different interpretations depending on the read. And on me, this is kind of like anchoring in a little more self-love and releasing grief from perhaps a previous relationship or what could have been in a previous relationship. So let me just pull a clarifier for that. All right, here we go. Ooh, devil. So that speaks to attachment. Woo! Interesting for love. So yeah, devil can mean different things. Once again, Could also mean obsession. So maybe you were or have been obsessing about a past relationship or a person. And so really just letting that go and coming back to yourself. It doesn't serve you. So it's a great season then to move forward. All right, let's pull one more for that one. All right, here we go. Mm. And then we have the Four of Cups, which can mean that, once again, what I'm sensing from this, based on all of this, is that once you let go of that attachment, and I get it, it's relationships are more layered, I think, than what people generally talk about. They're not one dimensional. And it can take a little longer to heal from some relationships than others because of soul contracts, karmic ties, fragments, all sorts of things. So it's releasing that attachment, going back, really loving up yourself, loving up that part of yourself that feels the need to attach. And then you can see another opportunity. You can see love coming in, something that perhaps right now you may be, I don't want to say blinded to, but in a sense, maybe it's in the periphery and you're not turning your head to see it. So super interesting. I'm digging it. All right. And since Gemini is ruled by Mercury, is there any message from Mercury? Communication, whatever Mercury wants to share. Any little blessings, insights, etc. from Mercury. Okay. All right, here we go. Hilarious. The Hermit. I actually love the Hermit because to me, that is where you really go in. And it's a necessary part on anybody's spiritual journey. And the Hermit is where I feel you get really super grounded and really tune into your own mastery. And that's a beautiful message. And to really honor how far you've come. And to me, the Hermit is almost like the space between the inhale and the exhale, if that makes sense. And it's in that space that you get the plan and then you create, right? So you have the inhale, that space, then the exhale. And to me, that's the beauty of the Hermit, where you need that integration, because if you don't integrate, you're going to burn out lickety split quick. And it's not going to be fun. It's not at all. So, that's a great reminder to take that time, integrate. And I think that once again pairs perfectly with where is it? With the temperance and the balance, right? You need that balance. And it's not just about the inhale and the exhale. It's the three, right? So you have the inhale, the space, the exhale. So awesome. Love it. All good things. Looks like Gemini season's going to be spicy. And I would not expect anything less from Gemini season. So happy birthday to Geminis. And I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, share with your friends, help spread the love vibes around the world. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.